Thanks for jumping on, everybody. We're going to start officially now. So let me tell you why you're here, just to make sure you're on the right webinar. Me and Arnold have a mutual friend called Eric. And Eric is he'll tell you himself, he's kind of like, what's the word, ADHD, attention deficit. So he's a genius. Honestly, he is a freaking genius. Someone's just said, can't hear Arnold.
Hey, Lauren, can you hear me?
Maybe it's when Arnold wasn't saying anything. Steph says nope.
Can anybody else hear me? I know Paul can hear me, so other people should be able to hear me.
Larry, yes.
There. All right, Steph, there's something going on your end.
Try refreshing the page, Steph, because you will want to hear from Arnold. Lauren can hear. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Cool. So Eric, Eric's known you for how long, Arnold? Roughly.
Almost 15 years.
Okay. So Eric's known Arnold for 15 years, and Eric speaks to Arnold, and Arnold's doing some trading on the Forex market. And Eric says, "Oh, Paul, we can do this. It's what Arnold's telling me is it's just copy and paste. It's dead easy." And I'm like, I'm doing this, I'm busy with this, I've got clients for this, So I'm kind of not really into it, if I'm honest. And Arnold said, oh, it's Christmas now, so don't worry about it. So I kind of extended that to February, where we can't trade because it's Christmas,
Right.
So anyway, so eventually I give it a go. And my experience of Forex has been, you see the guys, and they've got like 6 screens since I started doing this. I watched a webinar with $1 million trader. He trades with $1 million account, right? Which I've got a way to go. But yeah, Arnold's there just like pull over. I'm here just like a, jogging top. That's the kind of guys we are. We're very down to earth. If you're expecting graphics and pyrotechnics, you're in the wrong place again. But it pros, if I can do it, anyone can. So anyway, I'm thinking that's what it's going to be like. It's going to be really, really, really complicated. And guys, it is just so simple. And I'm on track to double my money. I started with $868, okay, in a brokerage account. That money is mine. I can take it anytime I want. I started following what Arnold taught me. And today's days are 19. We don't trade at weekends. So some of those days you have to take out of that. And I'm a couple of $100 short of doubling my target, which I might even do overnight tonight. So a couple of bucks short of doubling my money, $868. And as you'll hear tonight, that will only get better and better and better as we go. So that's what we're going to teach you tonight, guys. Arnold's going to tell you a bit about how he got involved. We're going to show you the back office and the tools that you get and tell you how they work and how basically anybody can do it. I've always wanted to help people. And I got into network marketing because that's great, because if your team do well, you do well. So you help your team, they do well, you benefit, they benefit. So it's a great, MLM, great business. Reality, failure rate, 97%. Okay. So then you think, okay, affiliate marketing, because there's no recruiting, no selling. Okay. But then it's like, how do you build a funnel? How do you do an email follow-up list? How do you get traffic to your pages? People struggle like you would not believe to set up autoresponders and things like that. So, okay, so that's tough. Thinking Shopify stores. Again, how do you get eyeballs on your offers and make you profit when everybody's trying to undercut you? Again, Shopify, great. Network marketing, great. Affiliate marketing, absolutely great. But this is the only thing I can truly say is really copy and paste, but you don't even have to do that now, as you'll discover. And whilst you can't guarantee, it's as close as I'm ever going to get to guaranteeing that I can really help everybody make money. Okay? Because they just follow what they do. So that's what we're going to teach you. So without further ado, this is Mr. Arnold Thompson. So Arnold, do you kind of want to give everybody your story, how you got involved and what you've managed to achieve?
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me all right?
Crystal clear.
Perfect. Well, I'll speak up for those who might not be hearing me, real loudly. But again, my name is Arnold Thompson, for those of you that haven't had a chance to meet me online. But I've been in the online game, the network marketing game, for 25 years. And I've had some successes. I've had quite a few failures. I've had those ups and downs like a lot of people have. And I've always been searching and searching and searching for the perfect fit for me, right? And it took me a while. It really did. I made some money in affiliate programs. I made some money in network marketing programs, but never really kind of hit the home run, I guess you'd say. So I've always been looking. And I'd always heard about Forex. I knew it had something to do with trading, but that's literally all I knew about it. I didn't even know what Forex stood for. And then when someone finally told me it stood for foreign exchange, I felt like an idiot because that just makes sense, right? But so I looked into this platform that a friend of mine told me about. And initially, when I first got started with them, they only had a couple of products, a couple of services. Their main niche was really just teaching people how to trade in Forex, how to become Forex traders. They had an entire training academy that you could go through from nuts to bolts and learn everything. But I didn't want to be that guy. First of all, I didn't want to dive in and tackle that steep learning curve that you had to tackle to become a professional Forex trader. And two, even once I learned the skills, I didn't want to be the guy sitting in front of the charts all day long, trying to evaluate charts, run analysis and all that kind of stuff. So I never really got too excited about it. But he told me about a product that they had that was more of an auto trader type of deal. So they had expert traders that would trade your account for you, and we could tap into that. So initially, I just tapped into that, and I was having fun, making a little profit here and there. It was more of a low-frequency type of a trading platform. So they didn't do a ton of trades. But then they rolled out with this new service called a signal service. So now what happens was the expert traders, basically the same traders that were trading our account on the Mirror Trader, they were now sending out signals through an app on our smartphone, literally our smartphone. So when a profitable trade or a potential profitable trade would pop up, they would actually send the signals through an app. It's basically just data points. Tells us what trades to get in, when to get out, where to set our safety net, which is called a stop loss. And I thought to myself, I said, all right, listen, these are the same guys auto trading my account. What if I tried to just copy and paste their signals that they're sending out and start trading my own account? So I started on a demo account, which we highly recommend everybody start on a demo account, because even with the copy and paste tool, the simplicity of that, there's still a learning curve. And Paul will attest to that. He went through a learning curve as well, even with the copy and paste piece. So I demoed for about a month, right? And I made a couple mistakes, started to learn the process, started to learn how it works. My demo account started to make money. And I said, you know what? If I can make my demo account make money, I can make a real account make money, right? Because the markets don't care if it's demo money or real money. So that's when I launched my real account. I was able to start it with $1,000. Not everybody can, and not everybody has to. A lot of brokers will let you start with as little as $50. So you can start an account with $50, $100, $200, whatever you can afford and feel comfortable starting your trading account with. That's what you do. Okay? I was able to start with, and I felt comfortable starting with $1,000. So I started taking these signals, and I literally copy and paste them. They would come through, the data points would come through on one app. I would copy from that app into our trading platform app. It's called MetaTrader 4. It's just an industry-wide basic Forex trading platform. You can download it to your smartphone, a tablet, a desktop, whatever. And I choose to do it all on my smartphone. It's that simple. Everything I do is on my smartphone. So I started copying and pasting these signals. Next thing you know, that $1,000 account turned into $2,000. Then it turned into $4,000. Then it turned into $8,000. Then it turned into $40,000. Then it turned into $60,000. And now we're just over 7 months since I started trading my own account, copying and pasting these signals that come through the app. And I've now earned in profits, and again, income disclaimer, past profits do not guarantee future profits, all right? This is trading, so there's no promises, there's no guarantees, but what I've been able to do is turn $1,000 into over $140,000 in just over 7 months, roughly 7.5 months. It's been an incredible journey, Paul, and we're really just getting started. I mean, now my account balance is at a point where I have enough leverage where I can generate very, very, very significant weekly income now and not touch the balance of my account. I'm pulling out the profits every week, but I'm keeping a certain balance in there so that I have the leverage to generate those profits every week. And we teach you how all that works, down the road. So, but it's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. I've done it all without recruiting anyone. I've done it all without selling anything to anyone, without having to market anything to anyone, without having to try to sell a big ticket item to anyone. It's been incredible. It's been absolutely incredible. All 100% from my smartphone. It's unreal.
So, Arnold, where's all your 6 screens? Don't
have them. I have a smartphone and I have the laptop that I'm talking to you all on right now. That's it.
Crazy. Well, I tend to trade off my iPad mini. And this was showing okay early. So I don't know if you can see that. Okay, I'm in history. Okay, so I'm going to show you, look, history. So that's, can you see that?
Yep.
Well, it says today. So just so you can see, today so far I've made nothing. I've got 4 trades running, okay? But what I want to do is I want to go history again. And you can see that now says for the week, okay? Now I have to scroll down because I keep getting that wrong. Don't know my left from my right, I'm British, you'll have to bear with me. But you can see Arnold will tell you the figure at the bottom there is the total.
That's right.
So for the week,
what is it?
664.
664. There you go.
664.35 in the last week. Okay, copying and pasting, maybe tweaking a few things and getting it wrong, as you can see. the blue is good, red is bad.
Blue is very good.
Blue is a winner, red is a loss. So you can see, you'll probably see somewhere. I have made some losses, just to be in the interest of being transparent. Minus 36. Actually, do you know what, Arnold?
What?
I had a pretty good week. There you go. There's a minus $58 just to prove it. Okay, minus 58. I got stopped out on a trade, and I think if I'd have run that, I probably could have turned that one around. So here's the thing for me. We'll show you the tools next, but here's the thing for me. The market, what you've just seen there, all of those trades. So let's suppose I'm in a network marketing business and I say, I want to help everybody, and I bring 10 people in and I teach them Facebook networking as a way of building their business. The big variable is the person. So when I say, well, this is, just start a conversation, not everybody's naturally good at starting a conversation. I believe everybody can do it, but not everybody's the same. It takes time to learn. And all the time you're learning, you're getting results, you want to quit, right? So there's that. I could get 10 people and I could set them up with an advert. But a Facebook ad, for example, the same ad to the same audience for 10 different people will perform differently for all 10. Might all get a result, okay, but it will perform differently. With this, if I said, Arnold, let's open a pizza place, okay, we'll open a pizza place on the high street. You go one end, I go the other. We'll buy the same ingredients from the same supplier, we'll buy the same oven, so it cooks the pizzas for exactly the same amount of time. So we know the pizzas are identical, we'll sell them for the same price, okay, we're on the same high street, but guess what? We'll never take the same amount of money every day, it will always vary, okay? This is the only thing I have found where if you got the same information we got and everybody gets the same information, and you put that information in, you would have exactly the same result as me, exactly. And as I'm doing exactly what Arnold does, if I have the same money in my trading account, I use the same signals anyway, okay? If I just put them in and do exactly what Arnold does, I get exactly the same result as Arnold. And that's why listening to this guy, I managed to do $664 in a week. So my target was to double my original 868. Guys, I'm gonna smash that, okay? I'm gonna smash it. There are slim, the market could change, okay, but that's not likely. Forex isn't going anywhere, so if the place we get the signals from disappears, we'll just go and get them from somewhere else. But what we've got here is pretty unique. So what do you think, Arnold? Should we show them the back office?
Yeah, I think they'd like to see that.
I think they might like to see your trading account, but we'll start. We'll start with. Okay, so.
Well, I can show them what I made last week if you want me to show them that.
Have it ready for when we've done this, because I've just clicked the button to share the screen.
Perfect.
Okay. So, Arnold, you'll have to, if you could let us know if you can see my screen, guys, and Arnold, you'll have to let me know, because obviously I'm looking at my screen now.
I can see it, yes.
Awesome. Right, okay. So, I've pulled this image up. This is what Arnold has used predominantly to build his account. And this is the main thing he used. Now, this is called Swipe Trades. This is an app that you get on your phone, or I have it on my iPad. And I hear this little notification sound and I go running because it means money. And we measure. Arnold, do you want to explain what a pip is?
Yeah, pip, in simple terms, is just a measure. It's a movement in the market. So it determines really what your profitability is, and when you're trading based on your account balance, okay? And there's something called a lot size. So your lot size is really what you're setting up as risk in a trade, and your lot size is based on the account balance that you have in your account, right? So we teach people how to practice proper risk management when they're trading. So we make sure that everyone's using proper lot sizes, and they're not risking too much of their account when they execute a trade. So the lot size determines what your profitability is per pip, which again is just a movement in the market. So when that says 80 pips, for instance, when that says like GBP, JPY, which is just a currency pair, that's the British pound against the Japanese yen, okay? That's a pair, and there's all kinds of different pairs in the market, right? And when it says plus 80 pips, that means that particular trade that we executed there profited 80 pips. And what your profit per pip is based on what your lot size, and your lot size is based on what your account balance is. So everyone's profit is going to be different. They're gonna profit the same 80 pips, but their dollar profit is going to be different based on their account balance, because their account balance determines what their lot size is, and your lot size determines what your profit is per pip. All right, I hope that makes sense.
So basically, 80 pips is a decent move, but it's far from the biggest we've had. But
absolutely,
this Swipe Trades app gives us the information we need to copy and paste, and I'll talk that through in a minute. But they send out the updates as well. So not only do you kind of get, oh, here's the trade, they'll also send an update out, and it will say, look, okay, so we're up 80 pips, lock out your profit, okay, and we teach you a way to continue to trade, locking out some of your profits. So basically you enter a no-lose scenario. There's a way of doing it so you cannot actually lose money when you've had some success like this. And 80 pips is it's a decent move, but like I say, we've had much better ones. So that's kind of the Swipe Trades app. It sends the signals to you. How long does it take you, Arnold, to copy and paste a trade? It takes me less than a minute.
Yeah, 30 seconds at the most.
You know, sometimes I'll look at the chart, so maybe a minute, 15 seconds. Okay. But it is literally, you've got the option to just copy, paste it in. Okay. So that's how we get the Swipe Trades app. Now, that's what Arnold has done particularly. Now, the guys that send these out, they're often in America, and I'm in the UK. So today it happened. Arnold did a video, and he's got his little smiley face up there going, hey guys, I've already made 80 pips before 11 o'clock or whatever. Well, that particular signal, it actually came through I think it was about 3 a.m. for me. And by the time I got up and got to my computer and everything, it kind of, there was still maybe a bit of profit I could have taken, but it largely passed. So I'm going to introduce you to my favorite tool, which is the harmonic scanner. Because I can pretty much go in here anytime I want and find a trade. So I typically will go in the morning, probably lunchtime if I'm around, and probably just check in the evening as well and see what's around. I don't want to go into detail, but basically you can see this one here, look, is the Australian dollar against, Australian dollar against US dollar. And what it does, the scanner, it scans all the currency pairs 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. And what it looks for is it looks for these certain formations, like you can see this one, they call it a bat. Okay, so this pattern here is called a bat. Now, when the software sees that, it kind of recognizes that, okay, it's been kind of trailing along. Now it's tried to go up. It's got this pattern. It's going to come down. It's 99% chance that's going to fall. And then what it does is it works out what you need to copy and paste into your MetaTrader, into your trading software, into your phone. Arnold just uses his phone. So it tells you the price to get in at, okay? It tells you your risk management, your stop loss, and TP stands for take profit. Now, you've got 3 take profits. You can only put 1 into your app. But basically, take profit 1, I find, is pretty accurate. And as you can see, that one's getting close. Okay, take profit 2, it should get there, but, not guaranteed. And then if it continues to do well, you can get take profit 3. Now, when you put these numbers in, you can actually go and modify your trade. You don't have to just let it run and go, oh, I could have had more. If you see it going well, you can actually extend out your take profit as the trade is happening, as the currency moves. So you don't have to stick with this. If you've got time, okay, to just sit there like, Arnold, how long do you spend managing your stuff? It takes me, I'll just check in now and again and probably spend 3-4 minutes just looking at a chart and moving it.
Well, that's the funny thing, Paul. A lot of people ask me the same exact question. How long do you spend managing your trades? And I'm like, it's hard to quantify because I do it all on my phone, right? I have my phone with me all the time. So if a trade is live, I'm just periodically glancing down because you can follow the progress of the trade on your phone once the trade goes live. So I just periodically glance down. And if the market has moved and it justifies an adjustment, I'll take 30 seconds to make an adjustment. It's really quick and easy. Sometimes, you can do it in 15 seconds, But if I had to try and quantify it and put it all together, I'd say, at the absolute most, an hour to an hour and a half a day, most. All in, yeah.
Yeah. Not even solid, not even one,
No, it's like I said, periodically glancing down. Oh, I gotta make an adjustment, so I make an adjustment. So if I tried to add that up over the course of an entire 24-hour period, it might add up to an hour. That's it.
So I've gone to an old one. They leave the historic ones there. So I've gone deliberately to an old one just to show you. We'll pick a few out at random. These are on there. If you get the service we use is called IML, by the way, Our Markets Live. You see the screen, so we might as well tell you. But you can see, look, okay, so this one said get in here. We're expecting it to go down to that take profit. And you can see, look, it hit. That's your take profit roughly there. It hit there, look. So you would have got your first take profit there, then it went up a bit. You could have left it running longer. It's actually gone below that one again there, and it's probably going to carry on going down. We don't know, but it's up to you. You can kind of leave it or you can get out. I tend to take it. Let's pick another, if it will let me get back to the scan bit. Why won't it let me go back up there? Because I've got the screen recorder on probably. Here we go. So what's that one? NDZ USD. Let's try this one, see if that one worked. Okay, so you can see this one. Look, that is a nice one because that actually went well below take profit 3. Arnold probably made a ton on that one.
Those are fun. Those are fun when they move like that.
And that's why, if you've got the time to pop in and manage it, that's why you want to manage it, guys. Because I would have probably got out at take profit 1, but as I'm getting more experience, I can't go and scan anymore. I think the screen share is screwing it up, but never mind. You guys see, yeah? You guys, there was 2 there at random and they both won. But the scanner, I find easily 7 out of 10 accurate. And then there's a few things you can do to make it, to reduce your risk even more that Arnold teaches us. If you're in our group, it's particular stuff that Arnold's picked up. So that's the scanner, okay? We've also got the daily swing trades, which is where the CEO of the company, who's what's he, 58 million? It's worth 58 million he's traded or something.
Closer to 90.
90, is it? Wow, that's escalated quickly. Well, that's the beauty of it, guys. You can actually, if you're a bit aggressive with it, you can actually double your money every month. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 32, 16, it soon grows, okay? And that's how Arnold's managed to get such a big account. So the daily swing trades, about, 3-4 times a week, Christopher Terry will jump on, he'll look at the markets, he'll find a trade and he'll give you a trade. He'll actually give you a trade, right from a guy who's made like 90 million.
Yep.
So what we've shown you so far is, okay, copy and paste. I'm going to show you something that even removes that in a minute. But while I'm on this, if you want to learn and be an expert, you've got a whole academy, look, you know, from the basic, intermediate, 1, 2, technical analysis, advanced, mindset even, how to trade. Because if you sit and look at the numbers, guys, you're going to see the numbers go, hey, I'm winning, oh, I'm losing, hey, I'm winning, oh, I'm losing. Because the markets don't just go in a straight, if only Arnold, they would go in a straight line.
That would be nice.
We expect it to go up, please. No, it has to go up, then down a bit, and then up again, and the trend is up, okay? So if you watch the numbers, it kind of drives you crazy. And as the account gets bigger, it's like, oh, crap. But once you, this is why we say practice on a demo, because you get to understand that, hey, you know, it's fine that I'm down because it's going to come back. So if you want to learn to be a proper Forex trader and take it to the next level, you can. I personally have a passing interest in this, but I do not want to learn to be one of those guys with 6 screens, listening to the news feed, trying to guess what the dollar's going to do against the euro. The beauty of this is that the experienced Forex traders, they just pass out the signals to us, okay? And the scanner is automated and is a brilliant, brilliant tool that actually, we've also got IML TV, which is actually, you can watch experienced, you know, qualified Forex traders live, going live. And often I've watched about 4 or 5 of these, and they often jump on the scanner and use the scanner to find stuff.
Yeah.
So those tools, you can't go wrong. Anything you want to say about what we've seen there so far, Arnold?
No, everything. I'm starting to use more and more of the other tools. Like Paul said, I've been doing this now for a little over 7 months. Honestly, for probably the first 5.5 to 6 months, I did nothing but the swipe trades or the signals that come out. I was just copying and pasting those. But like Paul said, I've put together some additional training for our team, a couple of extra strategies that really have exponentially increased our profitability and reduced our risk. So I've started because I figured out that strategy, I've been tapping into some of these other tools and executing that same strategy and using that same strategy. And they're all great. The harmonic scanner is unbelievable. Like Paul said, most of the traders, they use the harmonic scanner to tell them what patterns are popping up. They're called harmonic patterns. That's why it's called the harmonic scanner. And what it's doing is it's evaluating and it's analyzing the charts, like Paul said, 24 hours a day. And when a particular pattern pops up, it shows up on the scanner. And then our experts are taking that information and they're running some of their own verification tests to make sure that the scanner is saying what they think it's saying. And when it's perfect, they'll send out a signal or they'll call out a trade on the live IML calls, IML TV calls. And then, I mean, crap, when you can get coaching advice and trading advice and trading signals from a 22-year trading veteran and a guy that's earned almost $90 million in the Forex market, if you can take trades that he calls out and execute the same exact trades that he's executing, you're going to do pretty good. And that's where the daily swing trade comes in. So just from what Paul has shown you already, you can make thousands and thousands of dollars a month copying, pasting, doing a little bit of management on your iPhone or on your Android. It's literally that simple. I think Paul's going to talk about something even better. It sounds like it's kind of crazy to think it can get better, but there is one thing that makes it just a little bit better.
Okay, guys, so there's another service that I haven't got up on screen, but I need to introduce the new kid on the block, as it were, by telling you about this one. They have something they call the Mirror Trader. And the idea of the Mirror Trader is pretty simple, but if you have an expert Forex trader, wouldn't it be cool if you could just match what he does automatically? So they have this thing called the Mirror Trader, and they have some seasoned veterans, as it were, with a proven track record, and they will make 1 or 2 trades a week that are kind of super low risk. And the idea is it's a savings investment platform. So you put your money in the brokerage account. It's your money. You can pull it out anytime you like. It's not like you're giving it to these guys and they could run off with it. It just goes in a brokerage account. which banks use. You know, it's very well documented. They're all safe. Safe as a bank, you know. So, but it's not going to get you rich, okay? It's slow growth, but it's a lot better than the money you'll get from any bank, okay? So what they've been working on, and it launched last week, is something called the Fusion Trader. And what the Fusion Trader does is it's linked to a professional trader, and whatever trade he does, automatically it goes out to everybody that's got the Fusion Trader. So let me just kind of clarify that. Whatever he trades, your account matches automatically, whether you're on the toilet, at a restaurant, sleeping, whether you're in the car, traveling somewhere, i.e., this is completely hands-off, completely hands-off. It launched last week. I'm a cautious guy, okay? So I like to see things work before I get involved, and I've been having a blast. You saw what I made last week, $660. You know, I'm having a blast with the copying and pasting, and I quite like it. I quite like to do the copy and pasting and see the charts and see the movement. So mine actually only set up today after it was proven that it was winning like 9 out of 10. So I had a very low amount of money in there to start with, and I had a very low lot size. Hence, like I made 39 cents and 58 cents. But so it's had 2 trades, and it's won both trades. Let me just see if any more have closed. So J Pips is out. No more's closed. But today it's won me 2 trades, and you can see that I've added more funds to it. So Arnold, how are you getting on with the Fusion Trader? You've had it longer.
Yeah, I mean, I launched mine a week ago. Well, not even quite a week ago. And just in the first 3 days, I started the same way. I started with a small account, started with a $375 account. And I did that for 2 reasons. Well, the main reason was just because most people can't afford to put a lot into an account. So I wanted to start an account with a small amount so I can show people what it does, even with a small amount. But just in the first 3.5 days, it profited a little over $52 on a $375 account. So, you know, I mean, $52 off of $375 in 3.5 days, it's, what is that, about 15% growth, right? So 15% growth on my account in 3.5 days without me even having to touch it is about as good as it gets. I mean, it can get better. And plus, it's brand spanking new. So when these expert traders are trading on this platform, I've talked to some of the traders that use the low frequency mirror trader, and this is pretty much built on the same platform. It's just we have higher frequency traders executing the trades. So I've talked with some of the traders that use the software, and I know for the traders themselves, it takes them a couple of days to kind of get used to how that software works with their trading style. So once he got the hang of how the software works with his trading style, it's been up, and away ever since. The guy's won out of the last 25, 30 trades that he's executed. I think he's won 8 out of 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically at about 80% win rate. So he wins 8 out of every 10 trades that he executes. And these guys that they have on this Fusion Trader are really, really, really strong traders. So this is such a perfect platform and a perfect product for really everybody, anybody and everybody that wants to make money in the Forex markets but doesn't want to become an expert in Forex. This is perfect. Completely hands-off, completely automated. Set it, forget it, let the experts do it for you. So whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a construction worker, whether you're an accountant, you know, whether you're a bus driver or a teacher or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like Paul said, it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. If you have your account linked to the Fusion Trader, the master trader that you're linked to is doing all your trading for you. So what's happening is you're not giving your money to anybody other than your own private brokerage account, okay? So when you set up a brokerage account, it's like setting up your own private bank account. It's 100% liquid. You have 100% control over that money. All we're doing with the software is we're connecting. We're putting a signal in between the two. So when the master trader trades his account, it sends a signal to your account, and then your account automatically, instantaneously mirrors that same trade. Okay? So when he makes money, you make money. Obviously, he might have a bigger account balance than you do, but it's all based really on percentages. So if he gains 10% on his account, you're going to gain 10% on your account. Completely automated, completely hands-free. Don't have to worry about anything, and you can just periodically, again, check up on the status of your account on your cell phone, and it's beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful thing, Paul.
Okay, any more questions, guys, before we carry on? I'm just, while we're waiting, if there are any questions, maybe there won't be, I'm just going to show you how easy it is. So there's all the currency pairs. So I get a signal, and it says do New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so I just click on it from the list, and what I normally do, lost it already, there it is, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. If I click it, I get the option to trade, look at the chart, or look at details. So I normally will take a look at the chart, and the chart comes up, and I can look, and I just like, from my own peace of mind, to say, well, they're expecting it to go up. This has just gone down, so it looks like it's going to go up, and you can kind of zoom in, zoom out. You can look at it over different time frames, so you can have a look. Okay, so I'm going to click it again, and I'm going to click trade. And I can do a market execution, which means if I click buy, I'm in the trade and it automatically does, or sell. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do, a lot of the signals they send are called buy or sell limits. So I'll just click buy limit. And then you see there where it says price, stop loss, take profit.
Yep.
All I do is I paste that information in and I click place.
It's that simple.
I made it too complicated. Honestly, guys, it's so simple. I was trying to be clever, because that's me. Every time you get greedy or you try and be clever, you lose money. Every time you just follow the rules, you will make mistakes when you start. That's why we say use a demo account, because it doesn't matter. It's like children. Arnold said to me, Paul, just do this. Okay, Arnold, but I wonder what would happen. You'll probably make money. So, okay, so why are we doing this? Why are we sharing this? Because we want to help people. There is no need to recruit whatsoever. And we love that. There's absolutely no need to recruit. But if you join as a customer and you refer 2 people, guess what? There's no monthly charge. Absolutely crazy. So although there isn't a team build, there is if you want to go and build a team, there's a side to that. We're not even going to talk about that tonight, because that's not what we're about. We're about making money with the trading. So I just want to make something clear. I've had people say to me, well, Paul, I'd love to join, but I'd be worried that I wouldn't be able to get my 2. And we're so ingrained in the BizOp world with like network marketing and referring and selling. And it kind of hit me like last week. I think it was Friday, I did a video. I made $660 last week. Arnold, do you want to show your screen? Show what you made. Was it yesterday you said you got on the screen, or last week or whatever?
No, this is from last week. Hopefully you can see it. See that number? So
Arnold made $12,171.17 last week. Okay. Yes. And I made $660 last week. So I've got a way to go. But with the profit that we're both making, if you get everything that you've seen, it's $185 a month. And I made $660 a week. I started, okay, I'll be honest, I got some signals before Christmas and put some money into a brokerage account, didn't trade over Christmas. I didn't want to do it. I put it off. So we started, 19 days ago. So 19 days ago, I was a complete newbie. I knew how to copy and paste. So if you know how to copy and paste, you're at the same level I was. Do you think I'd pay $185 a month to make $660 in a week? Every week I could make that potentially. But here's the cool thing. As my account grows, I've got more money. So the profit just gets bigger and bigger. Okay, yep. So that's why Arnold paid more than I did, because Arnold trades with a lot more money in his account than I do. He keeps a set amount in and he just takes stuff out. So I'm still building my account up, but I could live off that. I could leave what I've got in now. If I could make $660 a week, I could just withdraw that profit and I could just live on that every month. That would be great. Okay, so people have been like, oh, Paul, I don't know if I could get my 2. You don't need to get your 2. I want to make that very clear. The reason why many network marketing businesses fail is because they die from the bottom up. Because you only need 3 who get 3, right? What an interesting journey that is. You only need 3 who get 3. Always works, doesn't it?
Every time, yeah.
So what happens?
Sure.
Every time, yeah. I mean, I could go out and recruit 100 people. You know, I've done 25 in a month is my best. So let's say I could recruit 25 people a month. Okay, so I can go and do that. But out of those 25, how many of them are going to go and get their 3? And I can tell you from experience, even though we give them all the training, they've got the same training, I've got the same access, I spend hours with people. Okay, no more, because I'm just going to tell them to do this. Okay, so it's kind of like, as you bring in people, the people underneath. So let's suppose a guy under me, like let's suppose I take Arnold on, he gets 3 people, he's all pumped, he's done his bit, right? But the 3 people under him, 2 of them are probably going to fail. So now Arnold's paycheck goes down, and Arnold thinks, I've done all this work, people are leaving, is it worth it? So Arnold goes, which affects my paycheck. And that's why network marketing businesses fail from underneath, because the products are normally a training product, maybe a diet pill or a health product. And when you lose weight or you get healthy, guess what? People stop buying it, or they get a bit hard up. This product makes you money, and that's one of the things I'm so excited about. No recruiting, no selling. I could literally sit in this room with Netflix, which I love to do. Netflix on this laptop here, okay? Do a few trades in the morning, watch a bit of Netflix. Go out, I've been out for dinner today, watch a bit of Netflix, check the trades. I was checking trades at a cafe in town today. Okay, that is why I love this so much. However, if you want to go and refer to or build a little team, we've put resources together, because I can't help myself, because again, it's my background, but we put resources together, and me and Arnold are on video. We do all that for you. We've got a free group. So let's just answer questions before we wrap up. Can you be in both the Fusion Trader and get normal signals, or is it extra per month? No, you can be in the Fusion and still get the signals, but what you want to do is you want to split your account into 2. Because if you trade with the Fusion account, you kind of got 2 people hitting, and if you get the same currency pair, guess what? If the trader goes in and makes a trade, it could stop your trade, and it might stop it when it's making a loss, or at least stop what you're doing, and vice versa. So just split your account into 2, Fusion Trader, let it do its thing. And you can have multiple accounts with a broker, right, Arnold? You don't have to pay extra or anything.
No, that's correct. Yep.
MetaTrader, you can have as many, with MetaTrader on the app, you can actually have as many accounts as you will want, and you just toggle through them. If you put it on your laptop or PC, I think you can only have 1 at a time, but you can have multiple installations of it. So you can have a lot of, you can install MetaTrader 10 times. So if you want to keep a check on it, but they give you all the stats in the back. And Michelle is asking, are most of the swipe trade signals coming from the US? And therefore, if I live in Australia, I'm going to miss a lot of the signals due to the time difference. Will I miss out on maximizing the trades? Michelle, that was my issue. Today's been a bit light. Last Thursday, I think I had about 4 or 5 signals come through during the day, my time. Absolutely fine. Often as well, they're designed to run a day, or they're not instant. So sometimes I'll get to them like a couple of hours late, but there's still plenty to go at. It's still fine. However, it's why I started using the scanner, and Arnold probably won't admit it, but I've noticed Arnold using the scanner a lot more now since I've started. Because I was making money as a newbie, missing out on the signals, and I don't know whether that's the reason, but you're loving the scanner, aren't you, Arnold? It's better.
Yeah, I'm using the scanner more often now than I was before. I at least go and check it more often to see if there's any, patterns that pop up, time-wise. But just to kind of piggyback on that, Michelle, the traders that send out the signals now are U.S.-based, but they are going to be adding more. They're constantly going to be adding more and more traders to that platform who's going to be sending out signals. And so they're going to be all over the world. The nice thing about the Forex market is the fact that it is a 24-hour-a-day market. The markets are open 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. They don't trade on Saturdays and Sundays, but they open at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday, and they run until 5 p.m. Eastern time on Fridays, and they're 24 hours a day in between. So there's always something going on. There's always even the U.S. based traders, they're still up late at night trading and sending out signals. I mean, sometimes you'll get a signal. For me, it's 2:00 in the morning. For Paul, it's 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, right? Yeah. So and for Australia, I'm not sure how far ahead Australia is from us, but so even if they send out a trade at 11 p.m. Eastern time, if you're in Australia, I think Australia is like 10 or 11 hours ahead of us, something like that. So it's going to be morning time for you anyway. So, and then there's traders that go, the New York session is 8 a.m. Eastern time. You got the London session, which is 2 or 3 a.m. Eastern time. So obviously, for Paul, the London session is basically right in his morning time, right? So, like I said, right now they are U.S.-based traders sending out the signals, but they send the signals out at all different times of the day. It just depends on when the markets are moving and when the markets justify a signal. They don't have particular hours that, all right, this hour I'm going to send out 3 signals, and this hour I'm not going to send out any. It's all based on what the markets are doing, and if the markets are working into a pattern and it justifies a signal, they'll send a signal. Doesn't matter what time of day it is.
But the thing, Michelle, I use the scanner for that reason. So you've got the scanner, but guess what? Fusion Trader.
Right.
Because my Fusion Trader, trades will happen most likely tonight while I'm sleeping, completely hands off.
Yep.
It's just amazing.
Yep.
Really good.
Yep.
So you do need $300 in an account to use the Fusion Trader, though, just to let you know. So
correct.
If you're starting with less than 300, just use the copy and paste stuff, use the scanner, use the signals, follow the swing trades by Christopher Terry gives you the signals. Use those to get to 300, okay, and then stick it in the Fusion Trader, okay. Steph, yeah, no problem. Just set your notification on your phone so it wakes you up. I did consider it. I did consider having my tablet by my bed, and if I've got a signal at 3 in the morning, I'd sort of bleary-eyed put it in, but then I thought life's too short. So, any more questions or anything you want to add, Arnold?
It's funny. I had a thought pop in my head and it just left me. So no.
Okay. So listen, guys. This is how much it costs to get involved. It's $215 to get involved. That's for your first month, and that's everything, right? That's Platinum Plus, Arnold.
Yes, that's everything.
There's 2 packages: Platinum and Platinum Plus. Okay, Platinum Plus gives you everything you've seen tonight, and the difference between the two is like $33, I think it is. Okay, it's pro rata this month. Now, next month, you're going to be able to pick and choose what you want, but if you have everything, it's $185. I suggest you have everything. The Swipe Trade app sent out a signal on a Friday, and Arnold doesn't trade on a Friday. Because of the time difference, I will look at a trade Friday morning. And the reason why is because of the weekend, there's no trading. A lot of traders kind of close out positions, and the market's kind of slowing down, so there's not a lot of volume in it. So I will look on a Friday morning. I'll have a look, and there was a signal through. And before I'd eaten my breakfast, before 9 o'clock, I'd made $148 that day. That was from a Swipe Trade app. From one signal, I managed it a little. Okay, but from one signal before I had my breakfast, before I had my cornflakes, right, I'd made $148. So don't get caught up in the price, because the price is irrelevant. $660 profit, as you saw.
Yeah.
In a week. I'm a newbie, guys. Okay. I am incredibly intelligent. Obviously, I am incredibly handsome and a hero, but I'm still a newbie at this. Okay. But it's just copy and paste. That's what I love about it. So if you do want to, everybody starts as a customer. Okay, when you sign up, you'll see an option to be an IBO. That's independent business owner. Don't do it. Start as a customer. Okay, if you refer 2 people as a customer, they don't even charge your credit card. So it's not like you pay it and then they give you money back for everybody you bring in. They just don't charge your card. Now, at that point, if you are a business builder, if you're kind of into network marketing and stuff, you can go and you can build a team. Then you want to sign up as an IBO, which is only $15 a month extra, and you need 3 people to cover the majority of your costs. Basically, that's what they call Platinum 150. And you make $150. You pay you pay $200 now, so you're $50 short to run a business. Okay, if you want to do that, but the product makes you money. And I would encourage you all to get in as a customer, go and make your money back the first month, which I think, I can't use the word easy, can I? Because I don't want to hype anybody. I'm not into hype. But you know, when you see things and they say, oh, it's copy and paste, it's normally to do with adverts or social media posts. And I've already explained, you know, the variable is like the audience or, you know, the people that see it. The people are always the variables. There are no people involved in this other than you. If you can copy and paste and do what they tell you, Arnold, what do you think? I can't see how people can kind of fail.
Well, let's put it this way. I was brand new when I got started. You were brand new when you get started. Everyone's a newbie when they get started. The nice thing about the package and the platform that IML has put together is they make it as easy as it can possibly be for a newbie to profit in the Forex markets. Okay? Obviously, again, there's no guarantees of anything. But they make it as easy as humanly possible. Okay? And the value that they bring to the table with this package, even if you got the full Platinum Plus package on the subscription and you kept paying the $185 every single month, you didn't refer your two. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's just an option. Okay? If it's an option, if you want to take advantage of it, you get your product for free. If you want to keep paying it, feel free. But the value is there. There's other services out there. I mean, I'll be straight up honest with everybody. There's other services out there that send a signal every now and then. There's other services out there where you can mirror or copy, do a mirror trader type of deal. But those services, just if it offers one service, like just the signal service, $300 to $500 a month. Just the mirror trading service, $400 to $800 a month. If you wanted to go to a weekend seminar, a weekend workshop to learn how to be a trader, $5,000 easy. And they don't give you anything to take home with you as far as helping you execute the trades once you walk away from the workshop. The value that we bring to the table, because it's all packaged together into one platform that you have unlimited access to as a member of the platform, it's unreal. Absolutely unreal. I mean, Paul, he's going to double his account in his first month. Okay? He's going to make $900 to $1,000 in his first month. So his subscription is $185. Do you think it's worth it? But what's even better, absolutely, it's unreal, right? But what's even better, Paul, is that your subscription price doesn't go up, but your profits are going to go up because now you're trading with a larger account balance, which means you can use larger lot sizes, which means that your profits are going to be that much more for every pip of profit. So your profits next month are going to be exponentially larger than they were this month, but your subscription price was exactly the same. So your profits are going to go up, up, up and away, but your subscription price is going to stay the same. So your net profit is going to be through the roof. And that's why I've been able to create the weekly profit that I'm able to create now. It's unreal. I mean, 1 week of profit pays for 5 years worth of subscriptions.
It's just a case of what you want to do with the account balance. I mean, I could take out my original investment and trade on free money if I wanted to now. Or I can let it grow a bit and do what Arnold does. He's built it up to a nest egg, and now he just, takes the profit out every month. It's up to you what you want to do. I get to a point, I'll probably take half the profit out and leave half in because the profits will just keep growing. I've got a couple of questions. So, Michelle, does the swipe trade copy and paste also automatically close the trade? It's not the swipe trade app that does it. It's MetaTrader. When you copy and paste the information in, you're putting it into MetaTrader. Now, the trade will automatically close in two scenarios. One, it hits the stop loss, which manages your risk. Okay, so we normally set that 20 to 30 pips depending on how long the trade is going to run. So if you say 30 pips, we're expecting it to go down. It could go up, and if it goes up, you don't want to be asleep while it keeps going and going and going and going. So you put a stop loss, and when it hits that, it closes the trade. So you will never lose more than what you're willing to risk. The other way is if it's a sell. So it's buy high, sell fell. So if it's a buy side signal, you want the price to go up. And if it's a sell, you want it to fall down. You want it to go. So the take profit level you put in, for example, on a sell might be there. When it hits that, then it will close the trade. So that's the two scenarios. MetaTrader will automatically close the trade for you.
And Paul, let me just real quick, just so someone can kind of see what a signal looks like. Let me just try and show it to you on the phone. See if I can get it to zoom. There you go. So I know there's a little bit of a glare from the computer, but that shows you right there. The top is the pair. This particular one is the euro to the U.S. dollar. The chart, the H4, that's your chart frame. That's your time frame. It's a 4-hour chart, and your charts are all different time frames. This one is telling us that it's a buy. You see there, it says buy, and then down here it says limit. That's just a certain type of a trade, and we teach you what all that means. But then this one gives us 2 entry points. That's the entry 1, entry 2. So if you wanted to, on this particular signal, you could actually enter 2 trades because there's 2 different entry points. So if you did, let's say we just did 1 position for simplicity purposes, you would copy this number and then see this. See these icons over here? These icons over here? Those are your copy icons. So you can literally click on that icon, copy that data, pull up your MetaTrader 4 app, and paste it in there. Okay? It tells you what your risk should be right here. And then down here, that's your stop loss. So you enter that into MetaTrader 4, and these are your take profits. Okay? Now, take profit, again, like Paul said before, if you have multiple take profits, we teach you how to manage a trade once it goes live. So you don't have to enter a take profit right when you're executing the trade. But if you want to, you can put one of those numbers in there, and if the market hits that number, it'll automatically close it out. So if it hits the stop loss, it'll automatically close it out. If it hits the take profit, it'll automatically close it out. So you could be sleeping, and it could hit one of those 2 numbers, and the thing's going to close out. Like last night, I set my trades, I set my numbers, I had my stop loss, I had my take profit. I woke up this morning, both trades that I went to bed that were live when I went to bed, when I woke up, both of them had hit their take profit, and I profited nicely. I woke up to a little over $1,600 in profit on a Monday morning. That's a great way to start the week. Most people are miserable when they wake up on Monday morning, going to work, sit in a cubicle. I woke up to $1,600 worth of profit. I was pretty happy.
Pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good, guys. Steph is asking, do we need to leave the PC on for Fusion Trader? No, it's done all offline. You just log in, use the same details as when you sign up to IML, iMarkets Live. It's a separate website. You log in, and then you can go and check what they've done for you. You can, of course, you check your brokerage account. You can put the details in MetaTrader, so you can go and look at the actual trades and see what they did and dissect it and take it to bits. But all the stats are actually on the Fusion Trader. It's brilliant. I say I'm of course. One thing you do with this, you become risk averse. You know, you try and always want to make sure that you got the system gamed in your favor. Okay. So you try and manage your risk. Like you would never risk all your money on a trade like you would in a roulette wheel or something like that. So you manage your risk. So the Fusion Trader comes out, and I'm like risk averse. I'm like, it's totally new. I don't know if it works. You know, I was kind of anti-Forex, to be honest.
You were.
Crazy when I look
You
back.
were.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, come on. I remember Arnold spoke to me, and he spoke to me for about half an hour, and he says, yeah, you want to do this, you want to do that, and I'm like, I don't.
But now that you're into it, you love it. You absolutely love it, and you're hooked.
I tell you what, guys, when you start making money with it, of course you're hooked. And that's the thing, and all I did was copy and paste.
It's a lot of fun.
Susan says, sounds like Greek to me, but I learn fast. Too good not to give it a go. Absolutely. Seriously, Susan, the training that Arnold gives you some whiteboard training, but there's a whole website called IML Train. There's a ton of training in there. But what I like about it is it goes from very, very basic, because a lot of people, they don't want all that academy stuff I showed you. Guys, I don't even know how to work out my lot sizes properly, I'll be honest with you. And I probably should by now, but I deliberately don't want to learn too much because I want to double my money as a newbie to show everybody that, you know, what Arnold's shown us what's possible. Okay, Arnold's shown us what he's done. I want to do my version of that. Say, I'm a total newbie. I mean, Arnold makes a joke. Arnold, I break into your house and I put a gun to your head and I say, here's some charts. Analyze the charts for me and make me a trade. What would you say?
You're going to have to shoot me in the head now because I have no idea how to read a chart. I could not read a chart and tell you, you know, what pair is lining up to be a good trade, when to get in that trade, when to get out of that trade. I couldn't tell you. So if my life depended on it, unfortunately, you'd have to shoot me right now because I couldn't do it. But I'm still making money.
But he can copy and paste, and he can look at a scanner and put in the numbers the scanner gives.
Yep.
And he can let the fusion trader do it. And I'm kind of in the same boat. Except more. I mean, the guy that the interview I saw, the $1 Million Trader, right? He's got plasma screens with the news on. He's got a wire in his ear, listening to some, news feed, and he's got the 6 screens, and he's chatting on a laptop to other traders, and they're like, "Do you think the yen's going to go up?" I don't know how they do it.
I don't either.
I know how he does it, because he rushed home because he heard some news.
I saw that same video.
I saw it. He made, was it 50K in like 2 minutes?
Yeah. Because he's got a giant account.
You're getting out now. You're getting out now. And he made 50K in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But the stress, is unbelievable at that level. So guys, listen, when this finishes, or if you're watching the replay, there'll be a link around here somewhere. Okay? You can go and check out iMarkets Live. It doesn't matter to us, to be honest, whether you join or not. Arnold, how much of that money you talked about was from you promoting the business side of things?
0. It's all come from trading.
0.
Yep.
Okay. You saw my screen. You can look back at this recording. All of my profit, okay, again, it's from the trades. Okay. It's not from recruiting. Don't need to recruit at all. And I wish I could make, we're so ingrained. If you're in our sort of audience, tends to be biz op, you do not need to recruit. You could be in a room with no windows, no doors, just a phone and an internet connection, and you could actually make money. That's why I love about it, because we want to help people do the same. That's why we share it. There's pages there if you want to get your service for free. And then I would say put $185 into your trading account each month to build that up and trade with, even if you get your 2 and you get it for free, because that's how you accelerate your profit. So I'll give you the last word, Arnold.
I mean, simple. We've been on here for about an hour now. We've explained everything. It's really, really amazing. And you owe it to yourself to give it a try. Like I said before, don't let the fact that you don't really know, maybe not even understand everything we're talking about yet. I didn't even know what Forex stood for when I started. Okay? So if I can go from not even knowing what Forex stood for to creating the type of profits that I'm able to create, you can as well. Anybody and everyone can. It's just a matter of jumping in and taking advantage of everything that we have to offer. And like Paul said, I put together some layman's terms training for those of us that really don't know what we're doing, and I've learned some things, and I share those things on our special team training that will help you jump in and really start to profit immediately. And what's really cool too now, Paul, with the Fusion Trader, a lot of people before they wanted to start with demo, but with demo you're not making real money, right? So you're like, all right, well, I'm demoing without making real money, but then I have a subscription coming up in 30 days, right? So I want to make some real money. Well, what's beautiful now with the Fusion Trader is if you want to, you can open up a live account with live money, link it to the Fusion Trader, let the experts trade your money for you while you're using demo to learn how to trade your own account. So you're still making real money in the background with the Fusion Trader while you're using a demo account to copy and paste and learn how to use the other tools that we have. It's a beautiful, beautiful scenario. So jump on board, click the link. Let's get started now. Don't waste another minute.
We'll see you on the inside, guys, and we've got 2 groups here. There's a free group. There'll be a link to that under here. And then there's the members group where Arnold gives his ninja stuff. So I'll see you on the inside, guys. Thanks again for watching for an hour. We were going to try and keep it to about half an hour, but I guess.
We got too excited. Too much to share.
Love making money.
That's it.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks, guys.
If you get questions and you want to reach out to me or Arnold separately, feel free. We're here to help. See you on the inside. Good night, Arnold. Thanks a lot,
man. Thank you all.